Welcome back to Stud Studios. I'm Taylor, this is Jack.
Today we'll be reviewing the 34th LEGO set of ideas. 100 Acre Wood.
Let's get unboxing it. So this particular set, the box comes up from the bottom and you can lift it up like so. It seems to have 2, 4, 5, unless that's 7. This set comes with 7 bags. A pretty nice instruction book here. It has a drawing of Christopher Robin and Pooh, and there you can see the house in the background here. It's also on the back. It's got all the characters, and also in with the instructions are some stickers. So I guess let's get building it. And now we have finished. I guess let's start with looking at the figures, so I can set this aside and this aside. I guess that can be set aside too, Jack. Okay, so I guess we'll start off with Pooh. He comes with a balloon because it's his red balloon. He has some nice back printing. It's got some printing in the front. Not much printing, but just enough. It's got dual molded arms here. It's got a nice smiley face and a nice custom head print. Next we have Piglet, and he uses the short legs. He's got a scarf and not really much about him. Then next we have Tigger, which actually, if I'm going to be honest, looks the best out of all of them. He's got arm printing with the stripes, he's got back printing, he's even got a tail and leg printing, and
he also has a sack that he's carrying around.
Yeah, and a great face. And these all look like cartoony too, like it's like been drawn up.
Yeah.
Then next we have Mr. Rabbit, which barely has any printing, but just there's a bit in the front, there's a little tail in the back, and then the face here looks pretty good. You can, I guess, use it for custom rabbits or something. Comes with a carrot, and that's about it for him. Then we got Eeyore, who is just one big piece. He's also got his little bow that can attach to his tail. But it's pretty good. It's a pretty good mold here. But yeah, it's got like stitching in the front. It's got some hair, and it's got his genuine sad look. And that's about it for him. And now let's move on to the sign. It just says 100-acre wood. There's a honey pot. Okay. Now, we shall move on to the brick separator. It's also kind of teal, which you don't usually get to see. And finally, we will move on to Winnie the Pooh's house, which is a pretty decent build, I'd say. Although it is a bit cramped, but I mean, unless it's the best for what we got. A book inside, which I just happened to place there because it really didn't give a spot to place it, but it's got a sticker here. Well, it's got stickers all over it with Winnie the Pooh and his red balloon in the book. If you remove the roof here so you can see better. And this side there's a honey pot and 2 closed honey jars. On this side there is a box that says Pooh's Sticks, and on the other side has the initial CR for Christopher Robin. And there's also a golden heart piece up here, though I don't really know what that's supposed to mean. The roofs are a pretty interesting build, with the ski slopes to have the appearance of roof shingles.
And they also made a chimney stack,
which you can trace all the way down to the little fireplace. In here there's also a little sofa with a sticker on it. There's a picture with some bees on it. Then there's another honey pot and a teacup. On this side there's a bed and a little cuckoo clock and a little candle area. And on the little entry bit, there's a teapot and teacup with a little map up there. There's also, if you can see it, a mirror and a little umbrella holder here. And that's where the door opens up into. Moving along to the outside, after we put the roofs back on here, we have a log for them to sit on, or one of them to sit on, some more honey around it. There's a little campfire, some mushrooms. There's all these like roots going around this. Then the doorbell is made with the whip piece and this cone on it. And the door open up inside. Then there's like a little snail, what looks like on this end over here. And each window, which can open by the way, have little flowers underneath them in the back as well, also on that side. And it has coral pieces which are used for the green of the leaves of the tree, which you put leaf pieces on it.
And there's also a beehive with...
It's actually 2 beehives.
Yes, and they have little bees
buzzing around them. Well, that about sums it up for this model. It's pretty fun to build. Has just over 1,000 pieces, and yeah, I guess that's about it. Hope to see you guys again soon. This is Stud Studios. Goodbye.